Okay, so then it says, so he notices that he subtracts his number from Donna's number. So I know that the number that I'm going to be starting with in my calculation is going to be Donna's number. So we're doing Donna's number, subtract Amir's number. And my answer is somewhere in between 300 and 400. And because it's a subtraction calculation, I know that Donna's number has to be bigger than Amir's number. So I'm going to write some numbers down that come between 300 and 400, just to be able to see what patterns I can see when I start making these numbers. So for example, 327, 341, 398. I notice that numbers between 300 and 400 all have a 3 in the hundreds column, because if they had a 4, they would go over 400. And I've noticed that you can have any 10s and any amount of 1s. Okay, so looking at my digit cards now, I've got a 3, a 5 and an 8. Through trial and error, I'm just going to make all of the numbers that I can. So I know that I can make, I'll do it down here actually, 358. I know that I can make 385. I'm going to start with the 5 now in the hundreds. I know that I can make 538, and I know that I can make 583. And when you're doing this type of activity, you could actually use digit cards and move them around to help you. And then my final two numbers, I can make 853 and 835. Okay, so I know that Donna's number is my bigger number. Now, I'm going to use a bit of rounding here. I know that my number's got to be between 300 and 400. So if I round 835 to the nearest 100, that'd be 800. And if I round 853 to the nearest 100, that'd be 900. If I did 900, take away 800, that'd only leave me with 100. So I'm not going to use those two numbers. So I'm just going to try with another number. I'm going to start with 853. And I'm going to try and subtract 538. Because if I round those two numbers up, 853 to the nearest 100 is 900. And 538 to the nearest 100 is 500. 900 take away 500 is 400. So I think my answer could be right with that one. So let's see. And I'm going to use a column method to help me work this one out, because I know there's exchanging in the calculation. So 853 subtract 538, and I'm going to make sure my digits are lined up accurately. 3 subtract 8, I know I can't do because 3 is a smaller number. So I'm going to exchange a 10 from my tens column. So I'll borrow one from my 50, make that 40, and exchange it over. So then I've got 13 subtract 8. I know that 8 to 10 is 2, and 10 to 13 is 3 more. So I've found the difference there. So in there would go 5. 3 and 2 is 5. 4 subtract 3, the difference is 1. And 8 subtract 5, I would count up for that one from 5. 5 to 8 is 3. So my answer is 315. So let's see. Is 315 greater than 300? Well, yes, it is. And is 315 less than 400? Yes, it is. So I think that Donna's number is 853 and Amir's number is 538. See if you can have a go at any of the other challenges, and I might post a challenge like this next week on the blog that you can have a go at. See you later.